Mr. Model.
The past is an illusion, a ghost that cannot touch. But to deny your own darkness makes you dangerous as fuck. We don't feel this way, especially as we get older, you know. We look back at our lives at the trail of debris we left behind, the broken promises, the little lies, the moments of selfishness, the secret desires that we wouldn't dare whisper to a therapist. And we cringe. We look at this dark side of our nature and we treat it like a cancer. We think, if only I could cut this out. If only I could surgically remove this jealousy, anger, then I would be a spiritual person. And I would be acceptable. You know, so we spend the better part of our lives playing a game of hide and seek with our own shadows. We put on a mask. We walk out the door in the morning with our smiles fixed, you know, acting the part of the responsible citizen, a loving parent, a wise elder. But all the while, underneath the surface, there's a quaking mass of anxiety and guilt. We feel like imposters. We feel that people really knew what went on inside our heads. They would run screaming in the other direction. This is the person who strives to be perfectly good. The person who tries to suppress their shadow entirely inevitably turns into a monster. You know what I'm talking about. Kind of people who are so convinced of their own righteousness that they have no compassion for the human frailty. Because they have denied the devil in themselves, they see the devil everywhere else. They project their own darkness onto their neighbors, onto other political parties, onto other nations. They become crusaders. And history shows us the most horrific crimes that are often committed by the people who believe they're doing the absolute right thing. So, first thing we must understand, if we ought to find any peace at all, is that your dark side is not a mistake. It's not a design flaw. It's not something that slipped past the Creator when he wasn't looking. It's the manure that allows the rose to bloom. You cannot have the mountain without the valley. You can't have the crest of the wave without the trunk. They go together. They arise mutually. If you try to have the positive without the negative, you're just trying to pull fast one on the universe. You're trying to be a magnet with only a North Pole. And the more you try to be a saint, the more you will find yourself haunted by demons. To be whole is much more important than to be good. You can't appreciate the warmth of fire without knowing the sting of bitter cold. You can't truly love until you understand what it means to be hurt. We split ourselves in two. We have the eye that we show to the world, the eye that wants to be good and loved. And then we have the me that we shove into the closet. And the more we shove it in the closet, the more it bangs on the door. This manifests as anxiety, as depression, sudden outbursts of anger, psychosomatic illness, you know. It's the energy of life that you have dammed up. And because it cannot flow, it becomes stagnant. It becomes a swamp. But the very things that you're ashamed of are the raw materials of your enlightenment. You're sitting there judging yourself for having a dark side. But you might as well judge the sun for casting a shadow. You're suffering because you're trying to be a one-sided coin. You want the heads without the tails. Nature, in all her infinite wisdom, does not manufacture one-sided coins.